All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord, will this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash, and Tawadiya, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Forgive me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, the Lord gave, now he's about to take away. And I'm going to get that in the book of Job, the first chapter. And pretty much, I just want to go into how Esau, Edom, is getting ready to be taken out of rulership. But you have to realize that the earth was given into his hands. Okay. And I also want to go into the definition in the blue letter for the word earth, and I find it quite edifying. Okay, and I got some information to share with you. So, Aaron Ratazah, it will be edifying for you, brothers, and you few sincere sisters. All right, I had to check the audio. So let's start right off with this. Okay, as the old famous saying goes. All right, you notice in the world of Christianity, things of that nature. There's certain scriptures that they quote. And here's one of them. This is Job 1:21. It says, and said, let's start at 20. It says, then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worshiped and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. And that's one thing too. That's a very humble statement. As the scriptures say, humble thyself in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. And that's what Babylon has done, is it's taken, it's taken the creature out of consciousness when regards to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. Because we came in this world naked. Like it says, you come in this world with nothing, you're going to leave with nothing. This is why heathens, they would, like Hamites, they bury themselves with their servants, gold, things of that nature, because man is vain by nature. And Esau, Edom, prides himself and keeping man in a mindset of vanity, okay, emptiness, nothingness, all right? And it says right here, the Lord gave and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Look at that. But right here, he says, the Lord gives and taketh away. Now, when you go into Job, the 9th chapter, it tells us how the earth is given. Okay, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now, I want to go into this. I want to delve into this. Okay, now, first, what I'd like to do, let's go into the word give, just to get this out the way so we all understand, because the prideful Edomites in Babylon believe that, they are, well, Esau in general, they believe that all their works has been through, years of hard, laborious, diligent inquisitions and councils. And, he's wearied himself in this mindset that he has put himself in this position, unbeknownst to himself, that this was given to him. Remember, Romans 9 sums it all up. Let's go to that real quick. I know you brothers know, but there may be a few new believers that have no idea of the narrative of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai when it comes to world leaders, empires, powers, things of that nature. This is all the bidding and doing of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And this sums it all up right here. This is Romans 9:17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose. What immediately comes to mind is, hear the counsel that the Lord has taken against Edom. Hear the counsel of the Lord that he's taken, and how he's going to use the least of the flock. And let's keep that word least of the flock in mind too, because we're going to actually go to that once we go into the definition of earth. Watch. It says, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up. I made you. Okay. I made you. I put you out there. It's like Rocky 3 when he trained Tommy Gunn. Gun, Esau's blessing, no pun intended, but Rocky had to put Tommy on his ass. Okay, and that's what the Lord's going to do. The Lord is going to put Esau on his ass. Is that scriptural? We know it is, right, brothers? Isaiah 47, come down and sit your funky ass in the dust. Excuse my language. Come down and sit down in the dust, O virgin daughter, right? So the Lord's about to put Esau on his ass with a reality check. Excuse me. All right. So it says, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. So in a nutshell, the legacy, reign, glory of Esau, Edom, which is shameful spewing upon that glory, all that was by prophetic design to get Esau in this powerful position today. So when Yahweh Shai takes him down, now the world will fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai more than man, more than Gog, more than Moab, things of that nature. Okay, so the Lord puffed you up just to pop your balloon. All right. So now from there, let's go back to our initial point. Where was I? Oh, Job. Yes. So let's go back to Job now. Okay. So right here, when you go into the word given, all right, it says to give, bestow, grant, permit. So just like when Esau, you got a permit? No, you've been given a permit. Okay. You've been employed. This has been lended to you. I have extended this land unto you. Okay. I have given, I have provided, I have entrusted. Okay. See that? Which makes me think of Isaiah 19 now. I gotta get what's given to me. Okay. I don't have too many precepts written down. So what comes to mind, I'm going to grab. Now, what else was given into Esau's hands? The Lord's people. We were. Isaiah 19, what is that? Where he says, I have polluted my inheritance. Let me see that. The brother knows what it is. You can post that for me, Baba Kashar. I could just Google it. What is that? Let me just get it. Polluted. I thought it was Isaiah. Polluted my inheritance. Let's see what that is. Isaiah 47. Oh, perfect. We were already quoting that, right? So, yep, let's go into that real quick. Because who else was given into the hands of Esau, Edom outside of our land? Well, the people that are supposed to be in that land, which we will. It's all prophecy. Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and giving them into thy hand. Notice how we're reading precepts about what was given to Esau. Even though we talk about how he took us, ultimately we were given, okay, through prophecy, okay? It says, and given them into thy hand, thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. See, so we've been polluted just like our land, which if you go into history, we did pollute the land before Esau, Edom. We acknowledge that. The scriptures say, if you will accept this captivity, then I'll remember, pretty much I'll remember my people. So there's two different aspects to this. So we're pointing the finger at Esau, Edom right now because he has punishment coming as well because we're already going through our punishment. All right. So going back, notice how it says that the earth was given to Esau and also we were given to Esau or bestowed upon him. You see that? So now that we got this out the way, okay, see the earth was put upon his shoulders. It was given to him, okay? Now let's go into the earth specifically. Check this out. I found this very edifying. So when you go into the earth, the water, brother, I'm going to read that. When you go into this word earth, it goes into land, earth, as in its entirety, okay? And this is why we talk about the one world government, because even though the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, we also have to remember that you still have Psalms 83. So you have positions of power upon the heathen, but Esau has a plan where he even wants to take them out of their power seat, because you know what comes to mind? Remember, in the time of Haman, he was secretly trying to overthrow the Persians to the Macedonian Empire, which prophecy did come to pass, and the Greeks did defeat the Persians. But behind the scene, Haman was a ruler for the Persians, but he secretly wanted to take them out of their power. If a brother knows where that precept is in the editions of Esther, let me see real quick. I guess I could put Macedonian. Let me see. Or Haman. Maybe I could try that. Maybe I'll put that in. But let's go to the editions. I think it's like, let me see. How many chapters is it? Is it 7 or is it 3? I don't have my apocrypha with me. Oh, look at that. What you mean? No. Look at, why are you trying to, Where is it? Maybe is it one chapter? Oh, look at that. Look at brothers. I can't even pull the precept up. I guess I'll quote it. So when you go into the editions of Esther, now you're going to make me ask AI. Let's do editions of Esther. Yep, there's 6. Now let's put I think it's pronounced Haman, or they spell it Haman, but I want that. Yes, didn't we say 7? Okay, so let's go here. Now, right here. So is it in this chapter? This is Esther. All right, I guess I got to quote it. For some reason, brothers, it's not popping up. But if you go into the editions of Esther, Haman was secretly trying to overthrow the Persians to bring in the Macedonian Empire. See, I thought it was the editions of Esther, the 3rd chapter. I don't want to make it too much about this, but I do find that precept to be edifying because it gives you an idea of the mindset of Esau, Edom as well. I'm kind of looking for it. There's Haman right there. I guess I could put that in, but I don't know if that's it. All right, I'll leave it. But yeah, when you go into it, go and check it on your own time. You'll find out that Haman was working behind the scenes to overthrow the Persian Empire from within. So I just wanted to get that quick point for you. So now let's go back to the initial lesson. Okay, so let's go back into this. All right. See, we got the world government. We got Psalms 83. So Esau, Edom, is at the head of this crafty council, but he has a plan where he wants to bring everyone in to a one world government. Okay, which didn't King Antiochus IV do that in the 1st chapter of 1st Maccabees to make everyone one people, which makes also sense why the wine of Babylon has got the kings of the earth drunken, because what he's doing is he wants to conform everybody to his ways, customs, quote unquote, religion, ideologies, views. Okay, Esau wants everything because why? Well, the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. But the water, brother, in editions of Esther chapter 10, there it is. So we've quoted it, but brothers, you can look it up as well. So let's build off this real quick. Okay, so let's go into this. So when you go into earth, it goes into literal earth, right? Earth, land, but I like this part. Look, country, territory, district, region. Check this one out. Look, the land of Canaan, Israel. Now, when we go into prophecy, does it not say that Esau, Edom has parted our land? Let's go to Ezekiel 36. Okay, real quick. So the Lord gave this to you. This was allowed. And just like the Lord gives, he's going to take away. Just like for us. Did he not give us the land and then took it away from us? Did he not give us power and took that away from us? See? So it's twofold. Ezekiel 36 and 5. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession. Check that out, brothers. So in Job, the 9th chapter, we know the earth has been given to the hands of Edom or bestowed to Edom, but not only the earth alone, actually and specifically, he's been given certain regions, countries, territories, pieces of ground, and land, but not just any land, the land of Israel. See that? So he's been given the land of Israel right now. Okay, but just how the Lord giveth, he's also going to take away. The water for sharing that, brothers. Let's actually read that just for edification's sake. Appreciate your brother's diligence. And shalom, Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash, Brakathum to you, beloved brothers. So right here, my brother GMS Gravity. It's in editions of Esther chapter 10, which is found in this 1611 KJV. And then the brother Adam Nana, editions of Esther 10 for Aman. Yeah, see, this is how they say his name in the KJV. It says Aman, a Macedonian, the son of Amithadah, being indeed a stranger from the Persian blood, and a far distant from our goodness, and as a stranger received of us. Yep, but if you keep going, it goes into what his plans were, and his plans were to overthrow the Persian Empire to bring in the Macedonian Empire, which ultimately prophecy did, according to Daniel 7, Daniel 2, which was the Greek, but in Daniel 7, he's referred to as a leopard. Okay, so now back to our points. So I like this. I was looking this up. Also, the earth being given into the hands of the wicked. This is how the construction and the development birth of what? Babylon, because he was given that territory. That was Gad at one point, right? But then that was given to him. But just how the Lord gives, he's also going to take away. Okay, so going back right here, and then what prophecy comes to mind is Ezekiel 38, when Gog is going to think an evil thought, and he's also going to go against Amalek as well as Babylon. See that? So just how the Lord gives, he's going to take away. So the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, but just because it was given, don't mean it can't be taken away. And that's really where we're at right now. Okay, and let's go into a couple more points. I was looking up a few things. We'll actually read this real quick so I can make a quick point for you brothers as well. Psalms 83:3, they have taken a crafty counsel against thy people and have consulted against thy hidden ones. Where the hidden ones? It says, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Now, why does he say, let's cut them off from being a nation? Because he wants to be them. The master plan right here. When you go into this, when you actually go into this article, the Rothschild, like Genesis 3, he was Roth. No, I don't think I want this one. Let me go down. Let's see what else we got here. I think we can use this one. When you go down and read this, they actually admit that they know that they come from Edom and they want their birthright back. Let me see if I can pull that up for you. I'm trying to go quick because there's a lot of lewd ass information in here. You can read it on your own time as well. But let's see. Let me just see if I can pull up. I have a screenshot of it. Let's see real quick. Just want to see if I can find it. If I can't, it's fine. I'll just quote it. I don't mind that as well. Yeah, of course they're lewd. Oh, see, yep. All right. So I think I may have to, let me see. Oh, what do we got right here? No. Okay. See, they're not letting me. But pretty much when you go into this, they admit. Oh, what we got? What we got right here? Oh, right here, right there. Damn. Okay, let me see. How do I? Damn, you seen it though, right there. You saw it. It said that they know they come from Edom. Okay, let's see if we can like yiquab that real quick. So we'll go back real quick. See, because now I do thought you brothers, y'all my witnesses. So we'll click out of that. Actually, I got to make this lesson quick because this Wi-Fi has been cutting in and out. So let me just move forward. All right. So you brothers saw it. Look it up yourself. But Esau, Edom, knows he comes from the Edomites. So this is why he has a crafty counsel. This is why he's taken counsel against us specifically, because he knows that we are Israel. Okay. Even the mere fact how Esau treats Jake, that should show you he knows, because it's not like other heathens come here and they just get stormed in the ghettos and they just got to sag their pants and they get white tees and blunts. No, when you actually look at our condition alone and the attack that's upon us, that should show you that whoever's behind the scene, they must know who we are to keep us in such a low condition. Things that make you say, So in essence, in his persecution, he's exposing that he knows who we are. See that? So he has different ways that he believes he can get his birthright back. This is why we're reading this in Psalms 83. He believes that he can get his birthright back. He's got the land. So now he wants the birthright back, and he also wants to rule the known world. Okay? But just how the Lord gave, the Lord's going to take away. Now, it says, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, which they did, but now we're being rebuilt back because the prophecy in Amos and also Isaiah, the small remnant, the house of David, which Esau, Edom did not consider, is the elect. Okay, I'm sure when Satan gave him whatever game plan and lies for him to believe that he can rule forever, the one thing that Esau did not take into consideration is that there is an elect that can't be deceived. See that? It says, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Right? We didn't know that we were Israel. See? So he cut us off from being that. All right? Who did? Edom, who the earth was given the hands to. And not only the earth, but lands, country, and specifically the land of Israel. Hence why he's in that land right now. But there's prophecy against him in that land where he's going to be destroyed. See? In the fire of my jealousy. Okay? So Esau Edom is getting ready to be Jazzy Jeffed out of that land. Okay? The landowner is about to get evicted. All right? But right now, he does have power over the earth. He does have power in that land right now. And let me share this too. So I've been also keeping an eye. Have you brothers noticed as of late that there's been a lot of outages, a lot of cyber attacks, a lot of things are happening right under people's noses, but it's happening a little here, a little there. So Esau Edom is getting ready to change the requirements for you to stay on the grid. And everybody, okay, is in the hand of Esau Edom outside of the elect. Because I was looking this up. Who controls the food supply? This should scare you. If you are not of the elect, this should scare you. Okay, this is why Yahweh Shai said that there will be famines. And as we grow closer to the end, we now are starting to see how the famine is going to play out. So let me get this precept before I keep talking. Check this out, which we know, Matthew 24. This is what Yahweh Shai said would be, right? The sign of his coming, right there. And what will be the sign of thy coming in the end of the world, right? End of an age. See, and that's what Esau doesn't want. Esau doesn't want his game time to end. See, you know how we always talk about Esau Edom don't want to give up the controller? This is why he wants to do a reset. Instead of giving up the controller, he wants to reset him playing on the game. As we're waiting to get the controller back, instead of him giving it up, he wants to reset the game to start over. That's why it's called a new world order and a world government. And who's it? Who's the world government brought in by? The beast. Look at it. NATO, EU, and then who's within that? The UN, the United Nations. Keep your eye on the UN. All right. And they're going to use food as a weapon against the world. Watch. And that's why Yahweh Shai warned us. Matthews 24 and 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. It says, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And then now, I think in 2009, they did a simulation. What would happen if a Category 5 hurricane hit Tampa? And now they have a project called Project Phoenix, which you brothers know what Phoenix means, rising out of the ashes. So now, 2009, they did a simulation. What would happen if a Category 5 hurricane hit Tampa? And now they're saying a Category 5 is about to land in Tampa, and they have a Project Phoenix, how they will fix it. And a part of that also is Bill Gates with a 15-minute city in Tampa. So everything's just happening. Everything's happening. You know, if you haven't been living under a rock, if the Lord has made you into a watchman and you are now collecting all the pieces, you can now see it's no longer a puzzle. Okay, it's the prophecy is picture perfectly clear. Okay, so it says, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, which famines and pestilence is also a scenario that would be a way that they could implement this. I'm just giving you everything that I've been looking up this morning. Okay, so you know, I use this laptop for more than just movies, you know. So start asking AI questions. I ask AI prophetic questions. I don't ask it BS questions. But check this out, man. Okay, I'm probably not going to go into it verbatim, but check this out here. I'll do this for you. I'll do one better. I'll copy it and I'll give it to you. All right. What y'all freely give, freely receive. What I got, you got. Okay. Mi casa, su casa. So there you go. Take that with you. Okay. So now where was I at? Who controls exactly? This is how we know a famine. Okay. The food supply is controlled by who? If you are not of the elect, this should scare you. Okay. If you're not of the elect, this should scare you. Unveiling food supply chain monopoly. Corporations, okay? Government agencies and private markets control the food that you ingest. You know that defiled bread that people elbow and hit the back of their heel with the cart just to get to? Yeah, they own that shit. Okay, so these people that are chemically induced in day by day by day, all right, are going to lose their effing minds when the supply and demand changes. Okay, if you are not of the elect, this should scare you. Why doesn't it say farmers? You know, why doesn't it say a certain state or certain, you know? But no, it's corporations eat them, governments eat them, private markets eat them, the earth, the land, Israel, territories, countries given to the hand of the wicked. But just like the Lord gives, he's also going to take away. Now, I have to also grab this just as a comforting prophetic precept to understand that this is all the necessary stages we got to go through so that we can get to our kingdom that is given to us. Job 20:4, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So we understand that because a lot of information that we read could have someone unsettled. Oh no, what are we going to drink if the water supply? Well, you don't even know what you're drinking right now, you know? But yes, the Babylonian water supply was quote unquote attacked. Babylonian cell phone services is outed. Okay, food structure can be hit at any time. So this shows you, brothers, right here. Anytime that there's talks about lack of bread, they're controlling it. Okay, because they control it now. See that? This is why he gives you seeds that don't reproduce more plants and seeds. He's a wicked dude, man. Let me see what else I was looking up. Okay, I was going into that. We don't need this. It looks like a new Friends episode. What else we got? Okay, I also want to show you this. This quote: "You won't own nothing and be happy." And you know what I said? I said these people don't own nothing right now. Now we know what this means, but people don't own shit right now. Okay, they're all under the curses. Matter of fact, let's get James. The woe to you, rich men. But I was immediately thinking that you shall go to him for want of all things. Yep, these people under the curses too. You don't own nothing. Even the homeowners don't own nothing. All right, they're struggling. But let's get what's that? James 5, the rich men. Real quick. All right, but remember, just because the Lord gives, don't mean the Lord won't take away. Okay, let's go here. James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, Esau, Edom. Right, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you. See, so they're getting ready to deal with some misery. All right, and since I said that, 2 Ezra 8:50, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, but the world was given to the wicked. Oh, but the prideful, wicked ruler of the earth at this moment right now is getting ready to deal with misery because they have walked in great pride. See, it's a very prideful counsel to think that you can create a one world government because you at this moment think you own the world. You didn't create the world, but you think you own it. See? A world government with executive, legislative, and judicial functions and an administrative apparatus have never existed. But guess what? This exists on a small scale. And with who? Babylon. Does not Babylon have an executive, legislative, and judicial branches in their government that they call democracy? Absolutely. So they're modeling their rulership of the world based on how they are handling and controlling people in Babylon, i.e. The image of the beast. Okay? So the image of the beast. And for Esau to attempt to rule the world, he needs AI's help because AI, which if y'all didn't know, Skynet's AI, we see what happened with that. So anyways, AI is basically a program that's a data eater, and then it eats whatever you give it, and then it predicts from that data an outcome. So Esau Edom needs everyone to become digitalized, so that AI can operate your movement functions. A small example, your smartphone, okay, which the word smart, it means like surveillance, monitoring, analyzing something, you know? So it's an acronym. He's all about acronyms. But if you notice, your phone will actually tell you like, today you'll be in this area. My phone does. If I go to a certain job site and I go there consistently, my phone will actually update itself and already put me in that place, and I'm not even there yet. See, so that's like the AI. It needs it's kind of like a computerized brain. So for Esau, his attempt to micro C-hip the whole entire world, AI is going to play a major part because he himself cannot number crunch and keep track of all these numbers on this platform, but AI can. Okay, so he's going to need that system as well at his attempt of a world rulership. So it says a world government with executive, legislative, and judicial functions and an administrative apparatus has never existed. The inception of the UN in the mid-20th century remains the closest approximation to a world government. There you go. Okay, so keep your eye on the UN and food supply. And let's actually look that up. The UN and food. Oh, what's this? Food insecurity. What's that? When someone reaches a severely food insecure condition, it implies that has run out of food and gone a day or more without eating. Explain. So what's this? Zero hunger. What's going on here? Who the hell's not eating? Why are people not eating? When you could, wait a minute. Now we about to point the finger. First of all, you own the food and you talk about how there's people that are starving. We'll give their ass some food. See, this is all a plan. Okay. He's attempting a world order. All right. Which he's not going to be able to fulfill. But does he have that in his mind's eye? Yeah. But he has to think like that because that's the only way. I speak as a man, but that's the only way would make sense why he's going to attempt to C-hip the world, because he's going to try to take over the world. So that's what makes sense to me why he's going to micro C-hip, attempt to micro C-hip the entire planet. Psalms 49:11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. See? And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. But guess what? He's going to be in straits. He's going to be in difficulty. He's going to lose the next world's war. Yahushua is going to return. Okay. They're going to be put in chains. So his attempt of a new world order is going to come crashing down because of prophecy, which he is a part of prophecy right within it. Okay. So let me see if I got any other points I want to give to you, brothers. We got that. Okay. We already talked about this. Okay. You don't own nothing already, but it's going to get worse. And let me actually precept that since it's going to get worse. Revelations 13, the Lamb. And we're getting ready to see it, And it's beautiful. I want to also tell you, brothers, even though the port strike came and went, but now it's like hurricane. And those are doing damage. And they're already telling you behind the scenes why that happened. Okay. Revelations 13 and let's see, Revelations 13 and 11. It says, and I beheld another beast. This is talk about Babylon coming up out of the earth, because Babylon came out of who? Britain. Revelation 17. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, which a lamb that has two horns is also known as what? A ram. He had two horns like a lamb, but the two horns are not all. The horns represent power, but not only power, but political power, which today you would know as Democratic or Republic, which Democrat or Republic is right here. Forms of tyrannical to democratic. Look at that. See? And it's going to get tyrannical. A tyrant is a modern English usage of the word, is an absolute ruler who is unrestrained by law, martial law, or one who has usurped a legitimate ruler's sovereignty. See, this is it right here. Spake as a lamb, but is a dragon. There it is, brothers. Look at that right there. Okay. World government is the concept of a single political authority with jurisdiction over all of earth and humanity. How is he going to be over humanity? By microing you. Okay. By microing you on a macro level. It says it is conceived in a variety of forms. It should say from democratic to tyrannical. Okay. That's what it should say. All right. Because democratic it's a system of a government in which state powers is vested in the people. What people? But what people? Okay. Let's even talk about that. Since you want to big and boast about your Democratic Party, well, you got all these wicked ass, satanic ass people with smiles on their face talking about, I have rights for you. No, those rights mean rituals. All right. So, anyways, right here is Revelations 13:11, brothers. Use this. You can use this right here, right there. Let's read it again. Where is it? Okay. It says he had two horns like a lamb, Democratic Republic, and then he spake as a tyrannical dragon. There you go. So we're getting ready to witness that because you're seeing Babylon get jacked up. Then you're seeing FEMA's running out of money, which 2 years ago, they openly told you that they gave $8.5 million of FEMA funding for weapons to Amalek or Ukraine. One of them Edomites, one or the other. But anyways, so now he's budgeting his blessing, and now that means there's a lack of funding. So what are they going to have to do? Well, now they need military personnel to come in and help and clean up and move trees and help old ladies and cats and dogs. See? So he's doing it on purpose. This is a beautiful order, a tyrannical order he's bringing in from the chaos that's being caused, which is already being outed that he's in control of the weaponizing of weather, you know? So everything's happening. Everything is bottlenecking. The walls are closing in upon Babylon. So the next step now for him to show mercy will be through the act of cruelty. Just like it says in Proverbs, the mercy of the wicked is cruel. So he's going to come in with military force. He's still going to smile. But this man owns the food, the water, the lights, the shelter. He owns everything. So now when he starts distributing that to people that are in need, how is he going to do it? Oh, and something else came to my mind. Let's take this down. Oh, this was the other thing I was going to. Oh, yeah, this was the other thing about the Project Phoenix. There's just so much information. So also, guess what he told people to do in Tampa? Let's Google it. Write your name on. What's this? Let's see what this says. Write your name on your arm. Boom. Write your name on your arm so we can identify you. Wait a minute. How could a scenario play out that would need this? Maybe there'll be an emergency. Maybe there'll be some catastrophic event. Oh, look, food rationing, border control. There's a lot of information. So we're in the time of scenarios playing out. But to me, this sounds like an MOTB scenario. We've lost so many lives to Helen and Milton. And there's another storm coming, and we want everybody to get identified. And they also have, let me see. I should have looked this up last night. Emergency bracelets. Let's just put emergency bracelets. Let's see what comes up. Emergency barcode bracelets. Let's see what comes up. Let me see. It's going here. They have emergency bracelets. I kind of like this one. Yep, that's the one we're going to use. There you go. See? Going to turn your ass into a QR code because we need to identify you in the case of an emergency. See? So the scenarios are there for the MOTB. And remember, he's been giving the world. He's been giving the earth. He's been given a land. So a part of him, in attempt to keep it, he is going to enact certain scenarios and things that he needs people to participate and cooperate with, all part of his ritual and plan for a one world order. See that? So now here's the bracelets. He just told the people, write your name on your body so we can identify you. So what's the next step? Well, their name washed away. Now for more scenarios. So you can see the MOTB playing out in case of emergencies, in case of identification, and in case of buying and selling. See that? So I just wanted to do a real quick lesson. Just had a lot of information on my plate, and I just wanted to share it with the body of believers, with the brothers and a few sisters. So just keep your eyes single, keep watching, keep being aware, and understand that prophecy is going to play out. We are just in a time of what scenarios, are going to lead to that. So I left this for you. If you want to look it up, check it out. And yeah, man, that's the lesson, So we just got to continue to stay faithful, continue to trust in Yahweh Bashem El Shai, and understand that ultimately the Lord is going to cast Esau out before our eyes. Okay. Job 20:15, he has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. There you go. There you go. So those are the times we're in. We're in a time of the overthrowing of the wicked. We're in the time of what was given to be taken away. So Adon Ratazah, you brothers and few sisters were edified through the spirit as I was. And I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.